parents, our future, distinguished invited guests. When the MC opened this event, he quoted exactly what I was going to quote by our illustrious son of this land, Kofi Annan. So indulge me to repeat it. He said, "No one is born a good citizen, and no nation is born a democracy. Rather, both are processes that continue to evolve over a lifetime. Young people must be included from birth. A society that cuts off from its youth severs its lifeline." This quote reverberates with our theme for the Commission's inter-university quiz and debate, restoring our Ghanaian values as active citizens. And this theme was derived from our overarching theme for 2017, restoring the Ghanaian identity, our values, our passion. On behalf of the National Commission for Civic Education, I'm delighted to welcome you to the launch of our inter-university quiz and debate. This launch of our activities over the next 5 months with the youth forms part of the Commission's celebration of Ghana's 60th independence anniversary. After 60 years of attaining independence, and significantly 25 years of constitutional rule under the Fourth Republican Constitution, which embodies our hopes and aspirations as a people, the role of the youth in shaping the destiny of this country, now more than ever, should be accentuated. In the Commission's view, this is necessary if we as Ghanaians are seriously pursuing a national transformation agenda. Madam Chairman, perhaps a brief history of some of the Commission's activities relevant to today's launch is worth mentioning. On 28 February 2001, the Ghana Constitution Game was formally introduced as part of NCCE's long-term objective of creating an awareness of the provisions of the Constitution among the citizenry and engendering a culture of civic rights and responsibilities. It was further to inculcate in the youth the spirit of patriotism and responsible citizenship to equip them as effective leaders. Prior to that, to the year 2000, the Commission introduced a televised quiz based on the knowledge of the Constitution in second cycle schools. 3 pilot TV programs were held involving 9 schools. After a review of the pilot exercise, the full program was rolled out with 27 schools drawn from the Greater Accra region. The competition was pre-recorded at the Teachers' Hall in Accra. The final contest was among 3 schools: Accra Newtown Experimental JSS, Kaneshi Presby JSS, and Ave Maria JSS. Accra Newtown JSS at the time emerged champions, with Kaneshi Presby and Ave Maria taking the first and second runner-up positions respectively. GTV, then Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, commenced the telecast of the quiz series on every Thursday, and this continued until December 27, 2001, when the series ran out. Despite the positive feedback, the program could not be sustained due to funding constraints. The previous version of the game made some remarkable strides. To build on these successes, the Commission on 17 December 2013 introduced the electronic-based quiz. The e-quiz was intended to, among others, promote greater visibility and excitement around the study and teaching of the Constitution. In 2016, the maiden regional e-quiz competition was held with 96 participating schools from the senior high level across the 10 regions of Ghana. In relation to students of the tertiary institutions, and as part of activities marking the first annual Constitution Week celebration in the year 2001, NCCE organized an inter-university civic education club debate. Valley View University and the University of Ghana emerged as winners and runner-up respectively. Madam Chair, I'm sorry, then the University of Ghana didn't make it. Our President, then Honorable Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, delivered the inaugural address at the launch of the annual Constitution Week celebration on Saturday, April 28, 2001, and this was held at the Accra International Conference Center. He further did the Commission the honors by presenting awards to participating students. The presence of our President here today is a clear testament to his ardent belief in the potential of the Ghanaian youth. It has been expounded that the birth of the idea of citizenship was for the survival and well-being of the community, which would be better served if its matters were conducted by a class of individuals who, due to their personal qualities and resources, were valuable to the community as a whole. Therefore, to my mind, good citizenship, or being an active citizen, is premised on the idea of being valuable to one's community and by extension to one's country. By introducing the inter-university quiz with 16 participating schools from the 10 regions of Ghana, culminating in a final debate, the Commission seeks to engender the mastery of the Constitution as a living document to empower the youth as young, active citizens. Article 41 of the 1992 Constitution embodies the duties and obligations of all of us Ghanaian citizens. Indeed, it sets the essence of good citizenship as contributing to the well-being of the community where the citizen lives. As the fundamental law of the land, understanding the Constitution and civics becomes the launch pad for the youth becoming good and active citizens. Madam Chair, a few months ago, the President received the Commission into the Flagstaff House, where he assured us of his commitment to supporting the work of the Commission. His presence today attests further to that commitment. I crave your indulgence to address His Excellency. Mr. President, in the face of continued severe logistical constraints, our dedicated staff across the 216 districts of this country and our head office continue to perform their duties diligently. If we envision a future of phenomenal transformation of our country, then active citizenship through civic education cannot be ignored any longer. On this premise, I urge government to provide the Commission with the crucial logistics we require to deliver effectively on our mandate. While NCCE continues to execute its mandate, we must begin to teach our positive Ghanaian values as part of our national orientation. If we can agree that these values underpin our national development, then we must also agree to systematically make them a part of the learning experience that supports youth development as socially responsible citizens who can significantly contribute to our national transformation. Madam Chair, the Commission acknowledges the presence of all its media partners, and we are mindful of the crucial role the media has to play in making this quiz, this inter-university quiz, a success. The Commission therefore extends its hand for stronger media collaboration as key stakeholders in this quest. I would also like to appreciate all the hard-working staff of the Commission who, in spite of the odds, go the extra mile to fulfill our mandate. Today, in a country where our airwaves are rife with allegations of mass corruption and environmental degradation with impunity, I charge the youth to rise as responsible citizens. We can tell the future of our country by the heroes that we look up to. Today, may every young Ghanaian be that active citizen and be that hero, so that we can envision a beautiful tomorrow for our Ghana. We cannot, and therefore must not forget, that Benjamin Disraeli said that the youth of a nation are the trustees of posterity. On this note, I warmly welcome you to NCCE's launch of the Inter-University Quiz and Debate. Thank you very much.